Oh, that Moira effect's gonna kill somebody someday. Hi, everybody. You're joining us. Me. Not us, but just me. It's Beej here on Play It Forward on the Loading Ready Run Entertainment Network. We're playing more Metroid Other M tonight. Let's, in fact, go right ahead and get right to the game. Oh, look. I look pretty good on the screen. That's great. I'm kind of centered in where I need to be. You know, in my lane. Moisturized. Flourishing. Hydrated. What's everyone drinking tonight? Why not flood chat with that information? There's only 157 of you. Okay, that jumped up a lot. Huh, okay, sweet. Let's get the game going at least. Now, we know we saved. I just hope that took, because it'd be funny if it didn't. Ah, yes, I am drinking decaf Earl Grey, made in the fridge, and then topped with stevia and a big glug of skim milk, because that's kind of my favorite thing to drink all the time. And weirdly, at times, depending on how long it's been steeping for, it either all ends up tasting like melon. Yeah, like melon. It's weird. It's like Earl Grey tea, but really strong, but like a few drops of stevia to make it quite sweet. But the milk, because it like rounds it off a little bit, it all ends up tasting like the Japanese simulated melon in my mouth. All right, so that happened. Never actually heard the music that we get when we sit here, but is definitely the opening screen Metroid music. Almost as if this was a Metroid game. Please press 2. Alright. Beej Brain, or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Brain, asks, quick question, what are the chances the Woodcock 500 caps will be back in stock someday? I would legit buy 2. Probably not going to have any in stock. If your name is down for getting one, that's great, but the fact is it took us a while to actually sell them all through in the first place, and we ordered what we ordered. And there haven't been that many people asking for more. Like anything else that's on our store, I should talk about all those things, you know? Anything else on store.loadingreadyrun.com, if you see something that we're out of, if you put your email address down, then you'll get an email when it's back in stock. That's the only thing I use those email addresses for. I have no reason or need to do anything else with them. You can make a store account, but we don't really utilize that as a thing. I don't even know where the sign up link is off the main page. I should look into that. That's a thing to look out for. Make sure the sign in and login links are actually visible. But all you need is to enter an email address and it will email you when the thing is available. You can also support us through patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. What else can you do? You can go to our YouTube channel and support us there. It's youtube.com/loadingreadyrun. You can sign up, get a YouTube membership and pay to support us like that. And also, what was the other thing? And Twitch. Obviously, we're here on Twitch tonight, so you can support us on Twitch as well by subbing or bitting. Okay. The Maricat's actually thrown a thing in here. Someone apparently said the DVD they got for free showed up on their customs built full price. That's odd. Why not just give you an insight into how that whole system works? So Shopify doesn't have support for all the cool things you see people do on shops. What they do is they have apps. And so you sign up for an app to do neat things like making a promotion where you can add DVDs in. Otherwise, you have to code everything yourself, and I can't do that. But what I can do is I can go find an app that says, "Hey, this is what the window looks like. What'll pop up. You can set thresholds. You can do this. You can do that." And I found one that was free, and also had a lot of extensibility. And I'm like, that seems to be enough to do that. Now, what that means for when it generates all the payment information, it's why when you see your cart initially, it says the thing is going to cost you money to buy, and then when you go through the actual payment process, there'll be a thing that says, oh, we're adding a discount here after the fact. So what that might mean is whenever it's generating the cart and it's showing you what you're paying, It might mean that somewhere else in the process, it's not recording it's not recording that that thing was supposed to be a freebie, because nobody is going to know who does the pick and pack. They don't actually know what you've paid and how it's supposed to go out, because the customs forms should be automatically generated, right? They're just grabbing stuff and throwing it into your bags. And so the customs forms being generated automatically too, and no one's checking to see, oh, did they pay for that? Did they not pay for that? What were they supposed to have paid for? That's not really a thing that happens. It's all being handled first thing in the back end. So if there's something that's not making it to the customs form part, then I'll talk to the store people about that and figure that out, to be like, what happens if something gets added, but gets added at discount? Do they get it for a free thing, or do we actually have to put a price down? We have to put the full price down because you technically have to pay tax on something when it crosses the border if it's brand new, because that's another issue as well. If something is worth something, even if you didn't pay for it, if someone's shipping it to you brand new, customs still needs to know what it's worth. And so maybe we should be putting the cost down for that, because that's kind of a thing, but you also didn't pay for it, but at the same time it's still worth something. And because it's worth something, even if you didn't pay something for it, you technically have to pay tax on it. I'm not sure. I don't know exactly how that works also in every country. I definitely don't know how all that stuff works. So, but yeah, it's weird, right? It's like, oh, I got this for like, a penny, and it's like, sure, you might have bought that car for a penny across the border, but then when you drive it back across the border to your new country and you're like, well, you have anything to declare? Yeah, I bought this car because I'm going to have to register it in Canada, so I better say to the customs agent that, yes, I've acquired this car and I brought it across. How much did you pay for it? I paid $100 for it. That car looks like it's worth about $10,000, so it does not see the market value of your car is not the same as what you paid for it, and therefore you might have to pay tax on it. I actually had that happen. Where even moving across the province, when I acquired a new vehicle, because you're allowed to claim your own car when you come across, but I had purchased it after I'd got this car, and it was like, well, how much did you pay? It was like, I paid this much, and they're like, oh, no, you didn't. You actually, this car's worth this much money. You should be paying that much tax on it. I'm like, oh, for God's sake. So, Heather saw through my scheme. Trying to stall and not play the game. Fine, let's play the game. Oh, okay, this is what the loading screen looks like. Neat. Select. Actually, hang on, let's go back. What are my options again? Is it literally just the two options? It is. All right. If I knew I could follow whatever's going on screen in another language, I would probably opt to pick a different language. So, start game. Right. Fuck. All right, the XCOM loading music. I guess that's important. That little tiny creature's important. It's gonna try to eat us. And we're loading. I haven't watched Your Boy Kong Ming. Ian has been. I will probably talk to him about seeing if I can encounter a copy somewhere. Oh, I can press 2 to start. All right. All right. I mean, that little gerbil thing got a ArcLight's like, that little gerbil is plot relevant. I'm like, it got a cutscene. It got a lot of zoom in focus on the cutscene. So, right. So, here's the thing we're going to worry about is that we've moved the sensor bar now. It is now under the desk. So I can do this. And I can hit the home button real frickin' fast, apparently. Oh, that was the plus button. But now I don't have to like go past the microphone thing. I have a lot more freedom in looking around. I should be able to do this a lot more accurately, and I can whip it back into my hands. So this should be a little more comfortable to play. That is my hope. All right, so we're going down rather than working our way back. Let's go. That's not going to happen, I guess. It's the reflection thing I have to do, or something. I learned how to do this. I can't remember how I'm supposed to do it, though. Ah, I see. Oh, I see. Okay, so that doesn't work. Well, they certainly give you a thing to aim for and then don't let you do anything about it, right? So sometimes your missiles work and sometimes they don't work. What am I looking for here? Jesus. Why did I manage to kill one of them? Okay, you're not gonna let me. You should stand still and get your energy back, you know? That's a thing you should do. Definitely a thing you can do when you're in a boss room, right? I'll probably make quick work of it this time, I bet you. Oh, can you literally just shoot them while they have their things out? You sure can. Jesus. I wanted to hit the other guy. You know what'd be great actually in that mode? I just realized when you move to your aiming mode is like bullet time or something. Like if it's slowed down enough so you could actually be like, "Oh, you have a couple seconds to actually make sense of this." No, yeah, definitely hit me. Boy, that thing where I was like, I think I'm gonna have this down. It's like, no, when you're trying to do things, and whipping it directly to the screen, it's like, this is... I either need to move that sensor bar way further back or something else needs to happen. Okay. There we go. Hey, a thing. Fire a charge beam. Effect, charge beams will scatter after impact. God damn. It's literally locked. And you can't activate anything to get back in there. Okay. Oh, is that meaning that you can now? Oh, they changed the camera. Weird. All right. Anything else going on in this room? We're going to have to definitely get used to where everything is now, I think. And I have to... The free look on this thing is not so bad. Just have to remember it's like trigger down if you want to move your head. Don't trigger down if you want to aim at something. Yeah, let's definitely capture that idea though, everybody, that In this game, former General Malkovich, telling us we have to do things when he says we can only do those things is only because we are like, yeah, okay, yeah, we'll do that. I think it makes good sense to, let you order us around, even though we don't technically work for you anymore. Nice. Hit glowing red spot for massive damage, really? Ooh, I want you to let me go. Damn it. No. Find me. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, that worked. Ah, that opened. It's definitely a weird feeling to have kind of 2 boss fights in a row, right?
Sequence complete. Process successful.
I like that I like that it has a door on it that's like, oh, you must be a person who goes through here. Yeah. And boom. Yes. This is where I want to be. I like that. I do like the fact that when you come in, you're like, no, the danger starts now. Can you cross the water? Cross the water for me. But I can't recover health when I have a tank already. That's fine. Well, we now know that little thing comes up over around here somewhere. That's cool. I guess. Right, what was in this space? Apparently I cleaned it out, whatever was in there. Automatically climbing, that's pretty good though, I like that. I guess I missed that earlier? I can't get that top left-hand dot that's blinking currently because it's, yeah. It's in that room which we were just in, I have to use the grapple beam to get over to it. This feels like this would be better, though. Like, the fact that you're letting you play like this, I'm like, sure. But what you should have done, guys, is let me play with the nunchuck and let me aim at the screen when I needed to. But I guess that would mean that because you'd always be aiming at the screen, you'd have to have a button to switch between modes. But I guess you could have also just, I don't know, taken this whole little aiming thing out in the first place. You know. So we need to go this way. The light show's pretty cool, but... She got them Dazzler powers. Okay. Oh, right. Can't go up that way. This is a super missile thing. We've already been through there to get to the other side of this. That just takes us back to that main room. So I guess I need to go, like... I came up in that room. I guess I need to, like, travel along another little corridor as a ball. And that's fine. It's going back through here. I guess it did not expect me to do this. That's fine. Whatever. Yeah, Because I don't get out there unless I come back a different way, right? Is that what I saw? That is what I saw. Okay. There's nothing else over there making anything happen. See, I can't get up to there yet because I need the grapple beams. And I bet you this doesn't do anything anymore. That's fine. Really? I can just turn it back on. Does that mean I can't leave? Wum, wum, wum. Wum, wum. Wum, wum. Does that change my map? Not really, okay. That's neat, though. Okay. So fall. That's a weird floaty fall. Go this way. Just 'cause. Oh, they're on the ceiling too. It sure ends up feeling like it's mightier than it is, right? Like, oh, you can do all these things. I'm like, can you though? Like, oh, you could be blowing up a bunch of guys. I'm like, I guess not really. Just juggle combo myself down to this room. Okay. I do like the fact that that holodeck, that with the holodeck, it was like you could turn it on and off, because sometimes walking into a space and being like, I'm going to turn this off. And you're like, great, done. And then you never get to interact with the terminal ever again. It's like, well, we know that's what that's for. So why doesn't it work anymore? We just decided it doesn't work anymore. But why? Why not let it continue to work? Ah, this is what we opened. Super missile? Yeah. And of course, something is locked behind there. Okay. Let's have a good look around in this space. What else can we do out here? We know what that is. It's an interesting room. Okay. Ah, okay. It's like, why am I stopped? Get some light back. I can actually see what's going on in this place. But does that mean that there's a way out of here? Well, it's neat that I turned it on, I guess. There's a few other little places like that along here, too, it seems. This definitely has the feel of, did you do this for flavor? And maybe they did. Obviously can't go any further than that. Yeah, just knowing that there's a thing there. All right, let's turn it off and see if there's anything else I can do with that space. I'd actually, well, maybe I can jump and set a bomb. Maybe that's what actually opens that up. Though I would assume that, I would have assumed that that would have shown up on a scan. This is a disgusting little place I found myself in. Whee! Okay. What else is around here? Oh, hey, it caught one of my, the things that was attacking me. And then I killed it. So that's nice. It's like, there's no way you run through a room like this and not have it have, like, a bunch of other hazards. These fucking things. We're gonna do this in close quarters, are we? That sucks. I don't want to do this in close quarters. I guess I jumped on its head successfully. Ah, biological experiment floor. Oh, that seems like a place I don't want to be. Boy, this camera sucks. I hear things walking around. Like, having the camera lead me, like I'm going this direction, right? And see how much further front of center that I am? I should be back, like, over here when I turn around to move. I mean, I guess the idea is because they're trying to make the camera help it feel even more claustrophobic, but I'm like, I feel like you're not giving me all the information I need then. We did one of these already. Oops. Fall down. Let's come back again. Neat. Gets shot off the edge. We'll go back around this way. Cool. I have to remember to let go of B when I'm sliding my visor around. Oh god, what are you supposed to be doing? Really? Huh. Alright. Oh yeah, the amount of histamine that your body's just like... You're like, ah! I would not want to be around here. Okay, so just coming up to it means you're going to get hit. That's fine. This just means having to figure out how to deal with it. Ah, get on the edge. Okay. Doesn't need to be terribly hard. That's good. I'll take that. I have 19 missiles. Wow. Couldn't quite make that jump. Weird. Now, remember I picked up an Excel charge, and I can't remember what the hell it does. What is an interactable surface here? Or maybe I was supposed to, like, grab onto that thing's whip and use it to swing across. So I can't fall off by accident, which is nice. Must be an alternate way to get up there. Hmm. Hmm. The room is pretty definite about how it wants you to explore it. There's my door out. It still wants me to move in that direction. Oh, I see. There's a connection there probably at the top of this thing. I just have to figure out how to do that. That's fine. You come in from here, and you start walking. And you slide onto the thing. You look around a bit and realize you can't see anything, so you keep going this way. I keep thinking there's going to be like, oh, did you know if you just roll up into a ball and go into this weird-looking black space, that's actually a hole where you can go through? I'm like, well, I would dearly love it if it was a little more... It wasn't just a black space, obviously, right? Okay, she can grab on. I should have just tried that earlier. I guess I didn't complete my... Are you kidding me? Okay, that's what happens now. It put me in this mode automatically. I feel like I've fallen inside of a creature. Maybe I did. What are you trying to show me? What's going to pop out and scare me? Why am I in this mode? I can't fire anything. Did it just bug into this mode? I think it did. I think it just bugged into this mode. Like, I could see it being in a different mode. I can't fire anything, right? I can't shoot. If I turn back to this, it's like no. Okay, if people are thinking, oh no, this happens sometimes, that's fine. I do like that if I turn the Wiimote, that the reticle does change. I think that's pretty cool. Obviously, the big purple thing is supposed to be of interest. I don't have any legs. I can't shoot. It's gonna suck when this thing pops out and scares the hell out of me. I don't like that. I like Metroid when it's like, you know, running around and running and gunning and stuff. I don't play horror games. All right, I know this is a no backseating stream. I would really like it if someone who happens to know what the answer to this is. Yeah, Meerkat just asked. If you know what it is I should look for, I would appreciate it. At this point, I would really like to know what it is I should look for. I imagine it's something that's really obvious if you're not me. I can do nothing else with my Wiimote other than I can go to the Wii menu or home menu button and wait. I can do that. And I'm like, so what does that mean? Does that mean that I should check my status? Forget what the Excel charges do. Lyle Smithsonian. Oh, he's the one that I'm trying to find here in Sector 1. Look for movement on the ground. Okay. Oh, maybe it's that small unfamiliar creature. That'd be funny. I'm trying to use the audio as a context clue as well, but it doesn't seem to be helping me much. To the right. Uh-huh. Sure. Now what? Ah. Okay. I had to hold on to the B button, apparently. They screamed, they're so excited to hear me. What's the play here? I was just in 3D mode, so... Is this just... Okay. Oh shit, that's new. Holy shit! Wow. Ah, here we go. Oh, that's gonna be a problem, isn't it? If I whip it back into my hand fast enough, apparently I can dodge in time, so that's nice. Didn't get there in time. Why do you keep running up the thing? I don't want you to do that. I have to admit, the kind of like Bayonetta-esque combo thing is kind of cool. No, no, no. For Christ's sake, get back here. Look up, look up, look way up. Great, move. Okay, don't move. I guess it's a cutscene, so. Oh, we're mad. No, no, come around. I'm gonna lose this. Oh, did they just give up? They do, I guess? The baby.
Some creatures use the powers of others to capture their prey. Watching this disgusting beast, I felt as though it was feeding off my power as well.
No, you didn't. People are just making you say
At the same
things.
time, a thought crossed my mind.
Oh god, at least one, I hope.
That howl I heard earlier. Could this creature have been the source?
Samus, head to the biosphere test area in your current sector. There should be some important information about this facility in that exam center. The other members are en route. Quickly, go meet them there.
It's weird, right? In any other Metroid game, I'd be like, I think I might need to kill that thing, because it's like, it seems upset and doesn't like me, but it's following me around to, you know, as they say, make use of me. Okay, normal bomb. Okay. Can't do anything about that. Alright, so you guys are... Energy part. Yeah, okay. Are these larvae then? So I can go backwards or I can go forwards. Forwards is a navigation room, which also is a place to save. Why wouldn't I do that?
Data recording. Restoration sequence activated. Sequence complete. Process.
So there's some stuff up that way. And there's also a way back this way, which I feel like I might try going back that way. I've completely forgotten what he told me to do, because, let's be honest, I don't give a shit what he thinks I should be doing. I know that I have to do that to move the game forward, but I largely don't care. Anyway, we are at 10 o'clock, which means it's time for a break, so I'm going to do that. And you guys sit tight. I'll take the commercial, and I'll be right back. I mean, not right back, but, you know, like 3 minutes or so, maybe a little bit longer. It will be okay. All right, we're back from a commercial break. I'll put my remote strap on. Now, some of these things we know are behind other doors that we can't get to. I kind of like the idea of coming back to the center. I'm not sure why we weren't able to get that thing that's blinking in the center. I remember that being like a very tall thing we had to go up. Ooh, a big spiral. And I don't know why it was there, but I don't remember seeing I don't remember seeing the way to get it. So maybe working my way back isn't the solution yet? I don't know. If I go this way... Okay. So unless I have like double jump or high jump boots or some sort of other thing you can do, I'm not getting up there. That's fine. Good thing I explored that. That doesn't mean this is a way back to this area. I have no idea if high jump boots are even going to be a thing in this game or not. I'll just save again, why not? Hey, Lopez! Welcome, welcome to everybody, in fact. Wow, you dodged that. Good move. Oh. I guess if I wanted to go down, that's the way to do that. And of course this is cut off currently, because why shouldn't it be? Okay. Interesting. Like, this is another thing where, like, okay, another thing that I'm kind of, that I do think is cool is, even though it's, oh, 3D walk around, lock you to a single camera, that's a little frustrating. I keep looking for the camera button. I feel like this would have been maybe better as an over-shoulder kind of thing, you know. It is a fairly seamless feeling of, I walk, the camera follows, I do a thing, the camera's okay. I wish that I could get the camera behind me, whatever, right? Moving into search mode and being able to be like, look in the direction that Samus is looking automatically, no slowdown, no sort of like, we have to figure that stuff out. Like, if I do this, right? How fast is that animation of, whoop, right? Turns right away, put it away. No animation. It's like, no, we're going to put you right back where you are. Because, like, we're going to cut right back to that camera again. We're not going to do a thing to whip around or whatever. It's be like, no, we're going to be the camera that you're supposed to be looking at. To save you time, I guess, because it's like, if you went into search mode, you got to go fast so you can see what you're looking at. But it gives you that sense of, we're going to do this thing so you know that's happening. But we'll snap back because you... And I love how it snaps back, right? The visor just zooms out of what was the previous shot. That's kind of cool. Like, for everything else that bugs me about this game, graphically I don't have a problem with this game. I don't think it's possible to have a problem graphically with this game. It's like, no, for the era, you know, 480p doing this kind of thing on doing this on the Wii, I'm like, I think they got everything really well executed in terms of the look of it. This really feels like, you know, we wanted to make a game. It is dark. It is darker than I wish. I wish it was a little bit lighter. But like any other, you know, Metroid game, it's going to live and die by the ability for it to feel like you're you know, involved in having a good time. That the gameplay feels responsive and snappy. Now here we are. We're in a 2D environment. We're in a 3D thing again, right? But it's like you're in this more kind of cut tight thing. Look at how the camera moves. See what happened immediately? Like I come through this thing and it's like, okay, move to a corridor. Oh, camera pans ahead. Like it should. So why, when I was walking in that 3D area, did it keep letting me lead it in that regard? And yeah, Arclights, you're right. It looks like you're fighting the controls when you had to fight with rockets. I absolutely agree. I'm like, I don't like the fact that the rocket thing is down to I have to look through the whatever. That's not so bad, but I feel like it's like this is a little more frustrating than it needs to be. This whole process. There's water here. We don't know how we do in water yet. Do we just walk along the surface? No, or... Ah, okay, it's a very gravity suit kind of situation. Oh, shit. Oh. No, over here. Alright, I have to hold B down in order to lock in on the damn thing. Okay, that took a second. Weird. There's gonna be more of these guys when I come out, isn't there? Ooh, it's gotten dark. I want to get rid of those things if I can. Right, when you blink 3 times, it means hooray, you did it. Let's get all that. I think there's probably a lot of fear on many people's I think a lot of people got really scared about this being a oh, I see, I guess I go back. Got really scared about this being like, wait, is this what Metroid games are going to be from now on? Is they're going to be like this? Which might be why they called it Other M, to kind of give themselves cover. I don't know, but you know, this was just so universally panned that people being like, hey, none of us like this. This is not what we want out of Metroid. in terms of control or exploration or even especially story. How do I get on you? Definitely seems like the kind of thing that I should have, you wait to do this when you're going across. Yeah. Definitely feels like that kind of moment. Very close to the nav room. Probably going to be a fight before that. Might be a fight now. Definitely walk in the water. That's a great idea. There's definitely that's either lights that are directing me to do something, or that is something is swimming down there. Aha. Oh, it's a water temple. God, the things covering the camera suck. Don't like those. All right, well, if you go in the water... Interesting, interesting. Like, how often does Metroid get a water temple? I mean, I guess Super Metroid had one, didn't they? No, I don't think these are gonna blow up and let me in them. And if I do this... Does it not let me do anything here? Okay. Tick, 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 tick. There are little red-eyed fish in here. Yeah, I don't like how dark this is on my monitor, and for you guys it seems kind of dark too. I have to assume that's everything is correct, but hmm. Hmm. Wasn't exactly where I thought I needed to go, but I did go somewhere. Hmm. Yeah. I guess I go back this way, most likely. Oh, there's some boxes in the foreground, maybe? God, I'm having a hard time seeing that. So that raises it. Do I need to be closer? There's literally gating me that you're not close enough, and so you need to be closer to get there. I'm missing an island, I'm sure. Probably a little floating thing that if I just went and stood on it, I'm sure I would see my way out of here. Or maybe there is a ball thing you roll on. It's funny how we go from the high up camera to like the side scrolly camera right away. I guess I need to try to get up onto those? Sure. to do that, I guess I jump off in that direction. There must be a handle or something I can grab onto somewhere. Maybe it's along the side that I can't see. That's the thing that makes everything go up and down. Of course, in this case, I can't target it because they're already down. There's a blue edge over there. That's how I get up onto the other ones. Nothing to stand on. I know that's over there, thank you. I guess I could try jumping from the top. I don't know if I have enough distance to make it. Like, I feel like I need to jump from there. So let's try that. Not quite. That's not enough either. Okay. We know we can't go up through that piece that we haven't discovered yet that's in the center of the screen. We know that apparently I missed a power-up in that last room. And I don't know why. It's funny, right? When you look at it on the map, you're like, oh, it looks like you could almost make it. And it's like, yeah, it kind of does look like you could almost make it. Be nice if I could, like, if I had a grapple beam and I could drag stuff around with me, that would be good. Ah. You had to hit it from underneath. Now the whole room is full of water. Wait. Is it rapidly filling and unfilling? It is rapidly filling and unfilling. The hell does that even mean? What does that even mean? Uh-huh, okay. When it's at its lowest point, it's still... like, it's filling it higher than everything else. Is there something I meant to grab onto while I'm on this wild ride going on? I mean, it gets me back, right? It gets me out. Keeps me busy from day to day. Huh. Right. Still puts water in there. By doing that, does that mean that I can roll in front of a grate, perhaps? And it will suck me through the grate, or turn me into just shred me to pieces? That's nice, at least. It was in this space, right? Yeah. Is it because it's in here? It'd be really funny if it was actually in this weird thing I have to grab onto. Yeah, it's literally glowing inside this thing. Or it was. Nope, nope, stop, stop, stop. So it's might be in the wall down here. Ah, never mind. Speed booster seems like it'd be a pretty good thing. Oh, Wheeler. Did we get a raid and I didn't see it happen? Oh, okay. Thank you. That's fine. I don't mind if people want to be silly. Just for a second, I was like, oh, geez, Wheeler stopped by. And it's like what happened with Wiggins the other night, right? Where it's like, oh, okay. Okay. Let's think about this for a second. We get all the way... We blow up a thing. So we come into here and we hit a target that makes the water go up, so that we can get onto these islands that keep sinking and going up and going down. So we can jump onto the islands to get across to the next side. And when we do that, we get to the other side and we're like, well, now what do we do? It's like, well, now we have to make the other islands, you have to hit the button again to make the water level sink. So we do that. And then when we do that, we go into the water and we can make the water cycle up and down. But now we can make the water do a cycle up so high that the center platform is not, the center platform is covered in water, which I think up until this point it has not been at all. And of course there's a target at the end of the thing, but I think we already hit that. So what I'm trying to do here, it seems like, what I'm trying to do is to get across the other side. I can't hit that from here. I can't swim because I don't have a gravity suit yet. If there is even one in this game, maybe there isn't, who knows. Look at other places to stand, maybe. Is there somewhere else I can jump? Place I can go that I'm not seeing. Okay, let me ask you this, chat. Do I need to be in a ball form in order to make whatever happen? So I'm asking for help, chat. Do I need to be in morph ball mode in order to do the next thing I need to do? Thank you. Okay, so I haven't missed out on that. Does the water moving up and down, second question then, does the water moving up and down hold the answer to me actually getting out of this situation? Or do I have to make that stop? The water is irrelevant. Excellent. Okay. So whatever's happening right now is happening, and that's fine that it's happening. We are not concerned about it happening because it has nothing to do with what I need to do to get a move on. Am I standing under a ledge? Standing under something to stand on. Ugh. Filmed in black and slightly less black. Oh, something is moving up and down over here. Oh, it's lily pads. Shouldn't be able to hit that thing. Big gray pillars, I don't think have anything to do with this. Last question. I know that you said the water moving is irrelevant, but is the water moving helping to reveal what I'm supposed to do next? Not really, okay. So it's not like, oh, by moving the water you'd be able to see that there's a door in the side of a in the side of someplace you can go in there and do something. So it's literally just there is another platform that I have to find to probably jump on or something that I have not seen yet. I at least have activated, it seems, all of the wait, that's a terrible assumption. Have I activated all the switches in this room? Because I have hit a switch on this side. I hit a switch on the other side. Did I activate all the switches in this room? I'm not going to look at chat yet in case they know the answer. Oh, God. We know about that one. I need to get onto those platforms, I think. Maybe I just need to try to jump for them. Maybe they go lower now. I don't know. How much lower does the water go? Doesn't seem to go that much lower. I got the water moving out of sequence. All right. All right. Okay, tell me the answer. We're not going to be here all night. I just want to know what I'm supposed to do here that I can't see. Because I'm clearly complicated this for myself. More than I should have. Jump from the top of the cliff, like here. Okay. Ah! Okay. Can't do anything about that, but that's okay. Now that the water is moving like this, now where do I... Oh! Do I do a wall jump? I'll have to get back on the thing, I think. That little lip there, I guess, should have been my clue that it's like, ah, it's... Did you know you can jump from here? Let's have a look around here real fast. So... I think I need to get behind that because I don't see anything else there. And I bet you therefore there's a shaft that travels up there. Yeah. Big thing hanging down. That doesn't do anything. So when it comes back up, I have to go. Here we go. Any enemies to attack up here? No. There's a way back down. Okay. I'm running into the side of the... Big room. Big, big room. Big room with platforms. Ooh, a cage. So, fairly easy way to kind of roll yourself around. What indeed is the point of being over here? Oh, I see. To be able to do this. Oh, God, this is so cool. So, I keep talking about Sonic the Hedgehog. And I'm like, there's a big part of, like, I'm not a fan of Sonic games because I feel like they want you to go fast. But they also introduce a bunch of obstacles that when you try to go fast, stop you from being able to go fast. I'm like, but part of the fun is being able to get going as Sonic and going fast. Oh, were you there all along and I didn't notice you? Oh, shit. A button. Not the B button, the A button. Hey, get that camera out of the way of the thing I'm trying to do. Hey, game. Hey, game. Can you get the fucking camera out of the way? I would really appreciate if you get the camera out of the way so I could school this dude. Just gonna sit here and do this. It's too bad. Cool. All right. That felt pretty good. A neat kind of, you didn't drop any toys for me, eh? No? Okay. That's too bad. I guess there's a thing over there. I'll go look at it in a second. I don't know. I liked that. Camera kind of sucked for a second, a hot second, but fine. Is that a bomb thing I have to do? Maybe it's a bomb thing I have to do. My upgrade is... There's a terminal there, sure. Alright, well let's just see if we can... see what is up here. Cool prize is over. Oh, it's 11 o'clock. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I guess I'm going to go to the end section and save. Because might as well. And I'm going to take a break because I also need to use the washroom. And there's a way up here. Walk in and save. Nice. We have a couple energy tanks now, which is good too. I mean, it doesn't show me both of them, but energy part, I guess, is what I found, was not a whole tank. So it wants me to go over there, which I bet means I have to go up and around this side. That's fine. We're going to take a quick break. Thank you for the help on the other room. So stick around. More Metroid Other M in a few minutes. All right, welcome back. Audio should be working still. I was just also briefly, while I'm waiting for the 3-minute ad to end, I was looking to be like, all right, so Heather bought me a USB to SDL cable adapter for my Model M. I have two Model M keyboards that both have SDL cables, ones you can detach. And I was like, so she bought me the one for my birthday, Christmas birthday, which was awesome. And they're like $40, and you have to order them from the States, and it's like, yeah, that's expensive. On eBay, because I have no idea if anyone's actually selling them in stores or not. And I went to look, and like, okay, so are there any more of these? Can you still buy any of these? And yeah, you can. And they're like $50 to $60 Canadian now, plus shipping. Obviously, you don't get free shipping when you order anything in Canada. And I'm just like, so why wouldn't I just go to Unicomp and buy a brand new Model M for $100 and some that has that already has a USB cable built into it? I don't have to dick around with having custom replacement cables. And the only answer for that is that I already have two Model M keyboards. So, except that if I buy a new Model M from Unicomp, they would also have 104 key layout. So I would also have the command keys and alt keys, and I have all those things. Yeah, SDL. Yeah, it is an old thing and that IBM used, and it was a adapter. I have an SDL to PS2 cable already because that's what they all came with back in the day. So yeah, it's a neat thing, and apparently you can build those cables. That's what people do. They build those cables and then they sell them, which makes sense to me. Why is the music so het? Calm down, music. You don't need to be all whatever again. There's no danger in here, right? Right. Anyway. By going into the other room, did it get rid of the body? Looks like it did. There's stuff in here still. It's the little dudes. I guess all the other ones are there too, probably, right? Up in the channels, the morph ball channels. We should be safe here though for the time being. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in... I mean... Is it up there? Is it way up there? It's probably way up there. Which means I have to go over to there probably to pop all these things out, I'm sure. Yeah. Well, we can give it a try. Where's all the little crawlers? I mean, fine. I am happy if you don't have the little crawlers, but I was expecting them. Maybe there'll be one in here. It's so weird that because there's no yeah, it's right up there. It's right on the ledge that's over there. Look over here. Now over to me. Yeah, it's up there. Nope. Get onto the other side. So that's something else. If I can't hit it from that angle, I probably have to come up and do something else from another angle. Go over here and do it. Or not. Can't roll through there. Energy part. Yeah, it's the weird thing about the SDL thing. It's like if you could find the end for it. I'm not gonna cut up my PS2 cable if I can help it. But if you can find the end for it, apparently it seems like it's a pretty straightforward process to like solder the just a USB cable to the other end. But I also don't know if there's something that has to go into the cable. I've never taken my cable that I purchased apart because it was a gift and also it was expensive. Two good reasons to not ever do anything. So are we thinking, hey, look, you can't wall jump these walls. You can wall jump that wall. Can't wall jump the other wall. So we're probably thinking that I can't get over there yet. I guess this is a, late game cleanup then. That's fine. Let's move on. Okay, good to know that's where that is. Probably not getting over there on my own. Turn around and have a look again. Can I use any of these things in this room to get over to that missile tank? Doesn't seem like it. I can't jump off of any walls. Whatever that arm is in the room doesn't seem to be a thing I can do. Should have when I was zoomed in on the damn thing. Does not look like there's. That just looks like that's wall stuff. You can't actually. It's not a thing to break through. Like I can't. There won't be like a path through the. There won't be like a path through like a tunnel or anything. Wee. Interesting. Okay, I can get on top of some of these things. Which means I can get on top of this thing. Can't use that yet. Sure. That does look pretty cool when you come out of that. So mine a new place? Ah, yes. Technically above where that was. That's kind of cool. God, I keep leaving a whole bunch of stuff behind, which I don't like doing, but, I mean, when you can't get at it, you can't get at it. It is a room. Okay, it is a room. It is a room. There's a room with a door. I need to figure out that overdrive fight thing again. Get a sense of how that works. I don't see any holes in the walls. Hey, what if? I think the overdrive thing is I'm supposed to, like, press the button and, hey, there's an energy part. Neat. All right. So I probably can't... As with all glass in Metroid games, you should always use your power bombs on it. Anyway... We are interested in going this direction, I think. Yes. Okay. That would work. Need to get in there somehow. If this is the same kind of thing about you're gonna need to break glass with your power bombs, it's like, okay, cool. I can do that. Just want to be sure that it's not using a regular bomb can do it too. regular bomb does not do it. That's fine. Okay. I don't know what it is. This left to right running does look pretty good to me, right? It's just the forward and back running that looks a little silly. Though I'm sure it's all the same animation, obviously. That looks completely fine. But when you run forward, when you run back, it's like, oh, gotta go fast, gotta go fast. And I'm like, it just seems a little weird. Okay. Big place, big fight. Possibly. Kind of dark-ish. Alright. This kind of feels cool, actually. So what is down this little spur? Kind of a dead end. Seems like a track for something, definitely. Can you blow that up? No. Okay. Ah! Yeah, I'd be mad too. It's okay. I can't hit him from here. Oops. Damn it. Alright, did we transform? We sure did. I can't tell what you transformed into, really, because I can't see you. Can't get on that platform. Yet. There we go. Yeah, you should be mad. That would suck to have that happen. Tip your head. Tip your head. There we go. Ooh. Interesting area to stand. Oh, it does kind of give you a bit of bullet time when you change to search mode. I just want to see what that was. You hit me. Anyway. I'll draw you out over here again. I don't mind if this takes a bit of time. I thought I dodged. Oh, I can't hit it from this angle. Well, he knows where I am Or it knows where I am all the time. Did it die? No. He reared back. Shit. There we go. Find out what that blinking dot is. A whole tank, you say? To shreds, you say? Seems like something I should be able to yeah, interact with. Oh, this would get me up off the ground. I see. That makes good sense. Get me up off the ground so I could be shooting that thing as I'm sliding by, and probably not acting as like not getting hit as a result of it. Anyway. Oh, I see. Lots of interesting climbing track. Yeah, I'm down for that. How do I get over to that? Follow that way. Stop here? Yeah, makes sense. Whee! Oh, the mini-map in the way is kind of... I don't like the way the mini-map is there. Any broken parts of the track, I wonder? Good. 2 tanks. I passed by a ladder, did I? All right. Yeah, roly, roly, roly. What happens if I do this? All right, so enabled that. Well, let's go back and have a look. I can jump. Ladder doesn't come down very far on that side. I wonder if they're cosmetic. I think they might be decorative. Well, not too bad. Definitely needed that tank.
Data recording. Safe restoration sequence activated.
So there's another...
Sequence complete.
Thank you. There's a... Look in the dead center of this room. Or look in the dead center of the map. There is another... because we went up a floor, right? There's an area that's treated as... Because we're above this slightly. So there's a... Above the nav in the center of the map, directly above that is that other room, you can tell. So these things kind of like lay over top of it. So I guess what it's saying is like if you line these two things up and you could get out through the glass of that place where we were standing, that's how all that lines up. That's why, you can, right, I can see now, I can see the gray of what was above me where the blinking blues are. You can see the gray above you is that. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Huh. Not going to do anything about it yet. After all, we're getting very close to where it wants me to go next. And part of that is through this really neat looking room. Okay, cool. Missile tank. Speaking of tanks, so many tanks. Either generating power or providing some sort of sustenance or nourishment. This reminds me of, is it Fendrana Drifts? Has a... Yeah, that's a power bomb spot. Fendrana Drifts has a space like this. They really just pull the camera out to be like, hey, did you know you can get a thing up there? If you can figure it out. Can I jump off? I cannot jump off. Okay. So that's going to mean, if that's where it is, coming through from another side. Oh. Neat. What's the other way in there, I wonder? Up through some tanks. That looks like a doorway. And we don't have nav information for that yet, so... Great. That's jarring. Locked. Unlocked. I didn't get to run around in there at all. Oh, Jesus. This is like the bathroom. Maybe she'll let us watch her piss in the elevator. God. Anyone tuning is be like, what the fuck is the matter with you? Be like, look, it's a... It only has anything to do with what was going on in the first stream. God damn it. All right. lot of blast doors. Interesting.
Data recording. Restoration sequence activated. Sequence complete. Process successful.
I am glad too that that whole thing has become a running gag as well. I will probably bring it up again. All I ask is you please not send me anything you find when you Google that. I don't want to see it. I don't want to know about it. Well, we're in here now. Which is super weird, because I didn't know this was a nav chamber, but I guess it is. But we didn't... Where the hell are we? We're not in the main sector. We are technically in this exam center. And there is... And we just went through a nav... And it didn't give us any new nav information.
Sequence complete. Process successful.
Ah. It's down the other hall. That's just a bot of some sort. Okay. Hard to tell apart corpses of people from bots. Again, some really interesting ideas that I kind of like. Just some other things that are driving me nuts. Yeah, these really tight tunnel sequences, very Metroid Prime. Also, why... Okay. I guess because there was a cave-in or something, and I blew that thing out, and it was just a perfectly spaced tunnel that I could roll through, because a tunnel cage had fallen, a piece of conduit had fallen to be like a perfect tunnel for me to go through. Things like that sometimes feel a little weird, so... Ah, an unusual console to step up to. Yes, it is weird. Ah, a camera facing the door that is locked. That is now unlocked. I like that. That's kind of a cool way to represent that. Music is foreboding. Go back this way, and we change into a ball, and we roll back through here. Okay, we have found this place. Neat. Is that a console? I mean, it kind of seems like it should be one. More bots, more bots. Let's have a look on the other wall. What do we got? More screens. I feel like Samus, if she was out doing stuff, like she'd be thinking a lot, but I think also sometimes she'd talk to herself a lot. Which is like, that would make Metroid Prime fun, is if it was fully voiced, as long as they found someone who could, like, actually sound like who we picture, like who we feel like the character is in our head. What's behind me? Nothing, okay. I wonder why they designed that way. Seems like a weird thing to design that way. Like all the scanning stuff you do in Metroid Prime. I really like that. Yeah, I think that she would have, you know, she'd have a... Johnny, that's good. I really need to buy some more toilet paper. I also like Arclight's case of, oh, the fuck hell is this now? What did I just scan? Wait, what did that say? Shit, hang on. Yeah, this is very spooky. I like this. I like that it's like, we've encountered nothing organic, everything inorganic. Ooh. Just to warm me up that something's coming. Oh, I see. I'm in bathroom mode again. This is what we're calling it. Oh shit, I can't move backwards. I can't move left, I can't move right. I can take, every time I take a step forward, I can't move back. Do I have free motion now? I don't have free motion anymore. Oh, I see. We're just slowing you down.
Hey, Samus.
I didn't think you were supposed to be here, James.
Where's Lyle?
Looks like he's late. Huh?
The fake outs are not bad.
Hey. The CPU seems to have self-destructed.
Who's doing your voice?
The central system is broken into parts, but I think I might be able to restore it and recover some of the data.
We wouldn't call it a
Let's try
CPU if you were that into it, my dude.
Like the CO said, there might be some pretty crucial information hidden here.
You might call it a terminal or the station.
Well, while Maurice here is working his magic, the rest of us should search this building. Am I right?
I like his voice.
Got it.
I like his voice. Whoa, whoa, the sun came out.
Hey, Princess.
Don't.
Does this view bring back any memories? Yeah. Looks like the training grounds of the Galactic Federation.
Want to go a couple rounds? Halo this shit up? What are we doing? Okay, that was weird. Am I still on single step forward? No, I can walk backwards now. I can turn. I can walk. Probably can't shoot. Nope. I can go into search mode. I cannot charge my weapon. I cannot shoot missiles. Some people call him a space cowboy. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I do like that that they have locked the other door behind me. It's like, no, you can't go out that way. Pretty sure anyway, yeah, because it made it red, so it's red over there. It's like, no, that door is locked. Calling you princess, the one thing I will say to this is that by and large, that idea of when you're in like a combat unit, we hear about this was okay, so Legal Eagle just did a thing. I'm gonna not just pull this out of my ass. I'm gonna tell you a thing that I have seen in a video, which is something I already knew, but I'm going to back it up with something I saw recently. Legal Eagle did a video recently where he sat down with a guy who was in a former JAG, and he's also in the Marines, or was he in the Navy? One of the two. Anyway, it was them tearing apart the original Top Gun about how many times Maverick should have been sent to prison. It's a very good video. Go watch it. But they talk about he talked about how incredibly just like embarrassing it was to watch Tom Cruise's character, who I don't even know his real name anymore, introduce himself as Maverick when somebody said, hey, when this woman's like, what's your name? And he went Maverick, and she's like, I'm sorry. And it's like, no, that's my call sign. It's like, for A, you don't do that. Like you don't ever introduce yourself with your call sign because it's kind of like, you know, impolite. But two, if his name's really Brett Maverick, that's hilarious. But two, you always get given call signs that are embarrassing as hell. Nobody ever gives you like a cool call sign in the military. Like the fact that Carol Danvers had Avenger as her call sign is probably one of those things where it's probably for a very, very embarrassing reason, because it's pseudo hazing kind of situation. You know, they're like, we want to stick you with something that we know you as, and that's what we're going to call you from now on, but you will over time learn to love the fact that we call you that. And I just love the fact that in this case, we could just accept the fact that they call her Princess because that's the kind of like hazing name they want to give her. But because the game doesn't really set that up, that as well as to be like, they call me Princess because, you know, I was the only lady in the unit, like, or this kind of, or because of something that happened like back in whatever, for what is supposed to maybe feel like a, you know, it's a future group, like future military thing. Maybe they would be more integrated and women would have been around for a long while, because it's the Galactic Federation and we would have had women in this thing for a while. It's like, no, but then we just called her Princess. And it's like, well, it would be interesting if when she showed up, if they were like, she's the last remaining member of what constitutes Chozo royalty or something, like she's basically she's the adopted kid of the Chozo tribal leader or something, like, oh, that makes you a princess, right? Oh, great, princess. That would be endearing, you know, a bit of backstory to kind of lay that shit out. But instead, it's not selling it to me, and so it sounds like they're just being dicks about it. And then she has to be like, no, I know that he really doesn't mean it like that, and all these things. Like, I don't want to hear that from you. I want to hear a reason why that you got that nickname, not just he called me that because I was a girl. I'm like, that's lazy as hell. Anyway, what time is it? That does say 11:57, doesn't it? I'm gonna just wrap this thing up. We just saved. We know we have to follow Maurice around to do some stuff. We're in this cool kind of, you know, hey, let's have some Halo. Was it Lady? He called her Lady. Everyone else calls her Princess. Yeah, any objections? Lady is what he would say. I can't remember now. Oh, Adam calls her Lady. Whatever. I'm not paying attention anymore, I guess. I don't give a shit. Doesn't matter. We're gonna wrap the stream up. And that actually means that because we just saved. Right. We just saved. We're going to menu this. I felt I had a little more success controlling things today, which is great. So I don't mind that at all. And because we're playing on the Wii, let's drop into the fun music while we booth this out. I hope it is not too loud. If it is too loud, please let me know. Thank you very much for joining us tonight on Play It Forward. Us, all of us were here. We all were a part of this. Everyone helped tonight too, which was lovely. And so I'm glad you showed up. I'm glad you stuck around. I'm glad that we're going to be done here a little faster than normal. If you liked watching Metroid Other M, holy shit. But I hope you liked watching the stream. So you know, leave comments and whatnot in the VODs too, just to kind of attract people. You know how it is. Everything we do at Loading Ready Run is brought to you by you, after all. Patreon.com/LoadingReadyRun is a great way to support us. There are other ways to support us too. YouTube.com/LoadingReadyRun, the YouTube channel. Our main channel you can become a member of. Pay a little bit of money to be a part of that, and that helps us. Everything, obviously, the little bits help us all the time. There came some bits there too. I'm gonna do the notifications thing in a second. I guess what else? Store.loadingreadyrun.com. We have merchandise, so store.loadingreadyrun.com for all sorts of cool merchandise that we make, and if you want to drop by there and see some stuff and buy some stuff, great. And if you see things you're like, I want that, but you're sold out, put your email address in the little blank where it says email me when this comes in. Make sure if it's a shirt, select what size you want. And there's an app that keeps track of that. And when we get over a certain threshold, that actually makes it, I'm able to order it. You can't order shirts unless you clear a threshold with the provider that I'm with. So with the manufacturer. So when we hit that point, then I'm like, okay, I know there's people who want to buy these. I'll order shirts, that kind of thing. Some things will never restock, unfortunately, and I really have to archive those things on the store. But I'm still learning how to operate some of those things. It's like, you gonna ever get this back? And I'm like, no, I don't think we will actually, and I think I'm gonna have to archive that. So I just don't want to lose it. I want to be able to archive it, and if we decide to bring it back like 10 years from now, I can bring it back without having to rewrite the entire thing on the store if I can help it. All right. Let's thank the people. No, wait. Up next is tomorrow is Le Mans. I mentioned that yesterday, and that also means that leads into practically Sunday as well. So I believe it starts at 7 a.m. Saturday and is ending at 7 a.m. Sunday. So you got a lot of time to watch Ian drive a car. You have 24 hours. Please enjoy that. Everything else that's coming up, you can find at loadingreadyrun.com/live. And apparently lrr.cc/schedule will give you a Google Calendar version that you can add to your phone or your desktop or your laptop or any other way that you collect your calendars if you use Google Calendar as a method. I don't know if it's an ICS file or not, but anyway. Is it? Oh. Beowulf says Le Mans is an hour earlier than it seems to display on the Lure site schedule. So it's not showing up because of... It might not be on the schedule? Oh no. But it is happening, and if you tune in anytime on Saturday until 7 a.m. Sunday morning, Ian will be driving, or somebody else will take it over for him so he can either eat something or sleep something. Other things that are happening... No, you know what? Doesn't matter. Go look at the schedule. You'll figure it out. Let's thank the people who came by tonight and wanted to be here and hang out, because I would appreciate all of you for doing that. So Octonomicon was here for 58 months. Thank you. Welcome back. The Maricat here for 69 months. Thank you, the Maricat. I don't know if that was a Fun Puff sub or if that was on here, but I do appreciate it. Always like to have you hanging about. Ela 806. God, I'm sorry. It's hard to focus. Ela 806 subscribed for 102 months. Turned in my final assignment for a master's degree in library science 4 hours ago. Feeling weird, right? You work so hard on something and you feel weird because you're like, I did the thing now. Did I get it? Did I do it? Now there's nothing left for me to do. I just have to wait to see if I get my master's degree in library science. So I hope you do. And congratulations on working that hard. I tried to go for a master's degree in several times, and every time that I tried to apply into schools to get it, they were like, no, sorry. I'm like, well, shit happens, whatever. Even after I'd been out of university for a while, and that's usually a good time when you can come back and be like, I want to take your executive MBA program, because all you want is money from me and just some studying, and they're like, yeah, we don't want you for that either, so piss off. I'm like, that's neat, that's never happened. Been turned down by like 4 different universities. Amora Lingue subscribed for 51 months. Beach it forward. Have some Bezos money. Hey, that's a Prime sub. Nice. Also, FYI for chat, in the US, if you get government assistance, you can get a discount on Prime? Wow. Okay, well, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime. Spend it here or elsewhere, but that's a free sub every month, and you could get a discount on Prime then in some way. I don't know how. Google it, I guess, or maybe ask if Amora Lingue will tell you how it happened for them. I don't know. Maybe they're not the ones who did. Maybe they know somebody who did. Tacoville7 just got a sub thanks to AO1 for Life. Welcome to the channel. Tacoville, unless you've been here before, and I don't get that. Foxmar sent Raiders. Hey, thank you. Sorry I didn't see that, Foxmar. Ypsilon Kappa for 14 months. 14 times high, Beach. Mad Mansk for 43 months. How Fedorable for 65 months. Rock'n'Groll Nerd for 23 months. Musical Marauder for 54 months. 54 months, Musical Marauder, thank you. Canoe Crasher for 46 months. Lady D Cat for a whole year. It feels like half a year. Boots Malone for 63 months. And then 3 4/5 throwing in those 100 bits. The last one to get stuff into my notifications. So, thank you, everybody, for the subs and the bits. That's really cool. Thank you for sticking around all night. Catch Ian tomorrow on Le Mans, and we will see you again on Thursday for another Play It Forward. Good night.